Hello, welcome back. On the previous video, I showed you what my kitchen looked like before. I also broke down how I came up with the measurements for the new cabinet. I installed those new cabinet boxes and the pantry. So if you want to see how I did all of that, check out the previous video. Okay, to make the unit look like one piece, I added wood trim to the new cabinet boxes, existing cabinets, and the pantry with a nail gun. Adding wood trim to the frame did increase the frame width from 3/4 inch to 1 inch. This is important to note because when you install the door hinges to the frame, the standard hinges that you purchase from the store is made to fit the 3/4 inch cabinet frame and not a 1 inch cabinet frame. Okay, so here I wanted to show you a specialized wood trim that I added to this cabinet unit. So if you see here, there is a wood trim at the top and the bottom, and there's a gap. Let's talk about the wood trim at the bottom. The wood trim at the bottom is actually covering up the space that's in between the existing bottom cabinet and the pantry. So there is like maybe a 1/2 inch space, and so that trim piece is covering that up. The wood trim piece at the bottom is also thicker than the trim at the top. So I had to do a specialized cut between the top trim piece and the bottom trim piece. And to mitigate this gap that's in between, I'm actually just going to simply add some wood filler there and sand it down, and it's just going to look like one smooth piece. To prepare adding the molding at the top of the cabinets, I screwed in long wood pieces along the entire perimeter of the upper cabinetry. Okay, so here I actually have the crown molding attached to those long wood pieces that I previously showed you. I did cut my crown molding using a miter saw. So this is how the crown molding at the top of the cabinetry looks. I added wood filler throughout the entire cabinet unit to fill in the gaps and to conceal where some wood trim pieces begin and other wood trim pieces end. Now it's time to tackle the bottom cabinets. Unlike the upper cabinets and pantry, I did not need to use the wood trim pieces. Instead, I stripped the paint off the cabinets using citrus strip, which is a paint stripper. I took a regular paintbrush and dipped it in the paint stripper and brushed the solution on the bottom cabinets. I followed the directions and let the paint stripping solution sit on the bottom of the cabinets for about 3 hours. You could let it sit for up to 24 hours. I then took the scraping tool to scrape the paint off the cabinets, and as you can see, the paint came right off. I am continuing to add the paint stripping solution to the remaining bottom cabinets. I placed some paper towels down to help catch the stripped paint from when I scrape it off. After scraping the paint off the bottom cabinets, I then sanded the cabinets to a smooth surface. Whew! Okay, this is what it looks like after I finish sanding and cleaning up the area. Okay, so that concludes the second video of my kitchen renovation series. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I'll be happy to answer any questions. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.